And this does not affect my business, okay? My business, this is what I get so mad about you people. Every time you get mad, oh, I'm gonna go get your business. That is totally wrong. You guys need to grow up, okay? My business doesn't have anything to do with this. Every single one of my customers have no problem with what I do, okay? Pink Zebra has no problem with what I do. What I do in my personal life is my personal life, and they do not interfere with it. Okay? And it does not interfere with my business. Okay? Me talking to Jen should not interfere with my business. And I've been told by an attorney it should not interfere with my business. I can talk to anybody I want to talk to. If I want to go out here and talk to a homeless person, that's between me and the homeless person. My thing is, if I give somebody money and they want to use it for an Uber, and then they decide, oh, I don't want to use it for an Uber now, I want to use it for something else, I don't care. When I give somebody money, I don't care what they do with it. As long as I know that they're not using it for drugs, they're using it for like food, or they're using it for something else, then that's fine. They can do that. I mean, I come home every week with a paycheck, and I write down what bills I'm paying. And I might say, okay, I'm not paying this bill, but I'm going to pay this bill. You know, my bill collectors don't stand there and say, oh, no, you got to pay that bill and not that bill. No, you do what you got to do. She is a friend, okay? I'm sorry. When I find a friend, I'm not letting anybody tell me who I can talk to, okay? I'm a human being. I'm a grown-up person, all right? And all these little names that you all keep calling me, that's ridiculous. We're like in Romper Room. I don't call you all names, okay? Except stalker, scammy. Because what you guys do to her is ridiculous. You don't need to know where she's going when she gets in Ubers. You don't need to know her phone calls. I mean, if she's calling Matt, I don't care. That does not affect me. You know what was affecting me is when April flat ass out accused me of stealing money out of her bank account. Okay? That's what started the fight with me and Jen. I had no idea what Jen's bank account was. April did. And then we found out it wasn't me, it was April. That's what pissed me off. That's what made me mad about April. That's why I wanted nothing to do with Jen, because she accused me of something I never did. So, I mean, you people think that these people in these awareness groups know everything. They don't know everything. And I'm not going to be a hater. I will not hate anybody. But I'm not going to sit here and throw Jen under the bus, and I'm not going to talk bad about her. She is really trying. If you all would just stay out of her life. Let her do her thing. If she wants to hang out with Matt, let her hang out with Matt. Okay? That is not my business. That is not your business. That is nobody's business. What they do is their business. That's what you all need to realize. Mind your business. Let her live her life. If she messes up her life, that's on her. It's not on anybody else. When I give somebody money, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, well, you need to give me back that money now because I didn't want to give you that money. That's what you guys are doing. You know, when you donated to her, did you really think she was going to pay you back? I've donated to her. I don't expect her to pay me back. But I'm not going to get mad. You know, I gave her money knowing I could give her money and help her out. If it helps her do one thing, I'm happy. But if she messes up her life, that is on her, not me. And she knows that. That is the point. The point is you all need to mind your own business. You need to stay out of her life. That is what's driving her crazy. You know, she put a letter in her phone, a suicide letter, because you guys have pushed her to that point. That scared me. That's why I'm stepping up and saying something, because nobody should put a suicide letter in their phone. Nobody. You know, what she does is her business. Let it be her business. You don't need to know who she talks to. You don't need to videotape her calls. You don't need to videotape her. You don't need to sit on YouTube and make fun of her. You don't need to go into Reddit and make bad comments. You know, half these people who are calling her, what is it? Whatever it is, you're not that skinny either. I'm not that skinny. I'm fat. But I'm not going to sit there and pick on another person that's overweight, okay? People who live in glass houses, stop throwing rocks because you're no better than she is. She's trying to stop this because she doesn't want anything else to happen, and you're all pushing it. I'm sorry, but that's the way I am. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not taking sides. But yes, I'm going to talk to her when she has a problem. I'm going to help her when I can, but I'm not going to sit there and put up with you all harassing her. Because that's what I see. I see bullying, I see harassing, and I see stalking. And I disagree with that. Yes, I got mad at her. Yes, I made a video. But that was because I was told by April I stole money from her, and that really hit a bone. And I thought she was accusing me, and it wasn't her. It was April. And that's what pissed me off. That's what made me say that video. And that's when she called me and said, no, I never accused you. But she did. April did. And sat there and made, oh, it was the dumb. You know, you can call me any name you want. Doesn't bother me. My brothers called me worse names than that. But I think it's kind of childish when you go on Reddit and put, oh, I'm the thumb. Come on, grow up. I'm not a thumb. And don't sit there and say my husband broke my thumbs in Virginia, because you don't know what we did in Virginia. You know, we walk around and make jokes about it now because it's so damn funny. Y'all need to grow up. Stop calling people names. If you want to talk about Jen, talk about Jen. Don't call her, you know, whatever you're calling her, because I will not accept that on my live, and I will